Hey, Muffin here. Time for a Halloween special ultimate showdown of the 7 scavengers versus 7 spikes. Thought this was actually quite fun subscriber request. Starting out on the spike side, I thought the scavenger actually had a little bit of the disadvantage, primarily because the spike has really good gun depression. You can really work those angles. So I'm just on the scavenger side, and we're just going to see what the result is of this ultimate showdown to kind of find out which one is best. Now, sometimes when I do these ultimate showdowns, it's really close. Sometimes one's better than other. You get some winning more than others, obviously, but we're going to just see what the result is here. And it looks like it looks like the spike tanks are in a pretty bad position here, getting all kind of cluttered down together in this one spot as the scavengers are just closing in. Unfortunate bounce there, and we are just pouring over these hills here. And wow, this is an absolute demolish. Wow. Spikes are falling like flies. It's almost like the scavengers, the spikes didn't even stand a chance. This was an absolute, absolute slaughter. Wow. So maybe just a bad game on the spike side. I honestly think the spike is a very good and capable tank. And this match was just definitely not on the spike side. So the scavenger is quite interesting because it has a lower profile, very rounded turret. It does have 2 different cannons to choose from. I actually chose the non-derp one. There are some advantages, disadvantages. So scavengers took the first one. So we're gonna go in and just see what happens and who can take round 2. So go in here, trying to find a good place to get eyes on the targets. Looks like we're all moving together here. Honestly, must have been a just an unfortunate round for the spike tanks. So I'll try to get behind this bush here and just see if we can get some eyes. Okay, so it looks like we're spotting some over on the right-hand side. Try to get over here just so we can maybe get some advantageous shots right here. Beautiful. Now they are using that excellent gun depression they have just on these hills. Oh, looks like I'm getting hit over here on this side. I thought he might have been occupied. Okay, lost sight of him. I don't want to get hit again. So, oh, it looks like some of them are crossing over. Oh, here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. Without even it zoomed in. I was kind of surprised it didn't zoom in. Okay, so we're going to have to go in here. Get a closer engagement. Spikes pushing off on the very far left. Let's see if we can close the gap here. And just see if we can come up behind and just get them from a different angle. So Spike was the most recent Halloween tank that just came out just here in 2020, along with the Annihilator, and did a showdown between the Annihilator and Smasher, which was quite fun. And I thought this would be kind of fun to do for like a Halloween one with the Scavenger versus Spike. So spikes aren't looking too hot. And wow, the spikes are just falling apart. Unfortunate bounce there. And the scavengers look like they are just dominating the spikes. And I'm not 100% sure why. I've typically have never had one tank do so bad in an ultimate showdown before. Man, the spikes are just getting whooped. So I'm actually going to go over to the spike side and just see what happens here. Because I honestly think the spike is a good tank. Like I said, it has great gun depression. But I can see how the scavenger with that, its armor profile is a bit more angled, so it can be a bit bouncy. It has that very low profile rounded turret, which can also be bouncy as well, whereas the spikes turret is a bit bigger. I mean, the tank in general is a bit bigger, but it's not as low profiled and roundish as the scavenger. But it does have better gun depression, so I'm going to try to get myself in a position, hopefully peek up, use that gun depression, just see what we can do here. Okay, so here we go. All right, so unfortunately I wasn't able to, uh-oh. Okay, come on. Let's see if we can just peek down and hopefully get some shots up. Okay, they're definitely pushing up. Hopefully I got some support from, ooh, that's not good. Holy cow. Oh, wow, I'm in a very, very bad spot. Need to get out of here. Okay, let's kind of use this hill. Let's back up before we drown. Come on. Okay. Oh, all right, this is not good. I'm in a very, very bad spot here. Hoping to get some cover fire from my team behind me, hopefully protect me. Can I get any shots? Oh, luckily bounce. Maybe I can keep them at bay here. Some of the angling. Oh, and unfortunately, no. And the spike tanks have gotten absolutely annihilated by the scavengers. So tried switching out players in each game just to try mixing it up. And I honestly don't know what it was. I've never had an ultimate showdown that has turned out this bad, where one tank of similar tier, and honestly I thought was very comparable. It doesn't make sense to do an ultimate showdown against different tiers, but I'm really surprised that the that the spike just did not do very well at all. Just getting absolutely annihilated. Well, it looks like the last spike is just on the run, and the scavengers are just on their way to try finishing them off. But wow, the spikes just got whooped all 3 rounds. Honestly, I still think the spike is a good tank, but yeah, this honestly was not this was not in the spike's favor, and the scavengers were able to outperform the spike in this ultimate showdown. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys like the spike or scavenger more, if you think the spike should have won, I would just be curious to know your guys' thoughts. Hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Plenty more to come. If you'd like to help, send me a friend request on the NA server. Do a whole bunch of different types of vids. This is the Muffin here. Stay cool and keep tanking.